course. And it's always great to be up here calling the Emmanuel College team. And you can see the two skippers making their way out in the middle of the ground. And for the Emmanuel College boys, Hilly, it's a name that we've seen in Hampden League live circles for a long time, especially over these last couple of years. But Ollie Myers is the skipper for the Emmanuel College boys.
Yeah, terrific player, Matt. Looking forward to seeing how he goes. And obviously the opposing captain was Flynn Smith from Cedar College. They've won the toss, so he's elected to go to the Harvey Norman end, or the end where the hockey fields are located here at the Reed Oval. So I'm not sure of what the wind's doing out on the ground level. It's a little bit swirly.
It's actually not as bad as what I thought. When I kind of woke up this morning, Hilly, I thought, Jewel, she's going to be rough conditions, but it's actually not too bad up here at Reed Oval. I think it's definitely calmed down a little bit. And looking forward to this contest too, mate. You go through some of these names, and most of these kids are playing Hampden League seniors. Taylor Byrne, straight off the top. Reggie Mars, an absolute star. Eamon Radley, Sammy Carter, Sammy Rhodes, Leo Ellerton, Kelby Fleming, Jack McNeil, Hudson Owen, Will Main, Joe Madigan, Charlie McKinnon. Got a bit of the James Herds about him for mine, young Charlie McKinnon. Hamish Dobson, Maxie Clancy, the big man, Matty Edwards, Jai Quirk, Ollie Myers, O'Reilly Parsons, who does the show with us on a Wednesday night. Little Desi O'Keefe got a few tricks up his sleeve. Mitchie Bright, Ollie Harris, Callum Lay, and young Cooper Hoffman. It's a star-studded lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, very good lineup. And as we know, Emmanuel College, such a great producer of great talent from the school. And they really foster it. They've got great people leading their football program. You know, the likes of Alistair Templeton, Ben Mountain, Benny Walsh, Mick Clements, and the like. So, no, looking forward to seeing what they produce. Their form's been good. They had a tight one. I reckon it may have been the second game that they played.
Against Maribyrnong?
I think it may have been. But I think they had a good win last game and obviously ready for this semi-final. And if they win, the equation's pretty simple. They go into the grand final.
And a big crowd expected up here at this oval this afternoon. Hilly players getting into position now. I expect Reggie Mars to have a massive impact on this game today. He's been in good nick. He was in good nick on the weekend. And the other player to watch, Taylor Byrne and Charlie McKinnon for mine. A couple of young stars on the rise with a heap of ability.
Oh, huge ability. I think it's going to start in the engine room. Obviously, the likes of Ollie Myers is going to be really important. Sam Rhodes had a terrific season, played a lot of senior footy. And looking forward to seeing how he goes. But a good starting centre line up there for the Emmanuel College boys.
So players getting into position. Umpires Corey Marnie and Andrew Lockheed, they have got the duties this afternoon. And we are going to raise the ball aloft to kick this semi-final school footy action. Off from live from the Reed Oval this afternoon. And umpire Lockheed is going to be Clancy up against Dick Shue. And no one really clearly wins that down. Myers is in there, as is Rhodes. Umpire says that's going absolutely nowhere, and we're going to have a secondary bounce. And we've got to be careful with number 17 and pronunciation. It is Dick Shue, I've been told.
So here we go, secondary throw up, early stages of this first turn. The tap down from Dick Shue, gathered by Rhodes. He's tackled hard to the ground. Free kick, and Sammy Rhodes will look to get the ball moving. Looks for Allerton, who comes from the South Warrnambool Football Netball Club, Leo Allerton.
Old man Muzzer was a good footballer back in his heyday too, Hilly.
Did go okay, didn't he, Muzz? Kicks down the line, around a half forward, big fly. Riley Parsons trying to get the handball out. He does to Myers. Jack McNeil, a bit of a worm burner to centre half forward. Coming out there was the Emmanuel College players with a bit of, with some numbers. Here's Bright, inside forward 50. Desi, couldn't take the mark, recovers. Right left foot snap around the body. Goes bouncing. It bounces still in, and they're happy to concede it up behind the Cedar College. So they get the first score on the board. Emmanuel, one behind. Cedar yet to score.
Oh, he's an excitement machine, isn't he? Little Desi O'Keefe from the Koroyd Saints. Certainly a player to watch. So playing on quickly now is Joshy Woods from Cedar. Has a bounce. Far out of sight. Mark's been taken. Nice mark it was too. I think that might have been young Owen. So a few boys that work at Town and Country Pizza and Pasta running around out here today. O'Keefe's going to fly from the back, coming through there. Gathered. Gets it to little Desi. He can't gather. Stacks on the mill. Big pile of players around that. The umpires pluck one out, holding the football. And it's going to go against or for Emmanuel College. That might have been holding the man. Free kick's been plucked out.
Burner.
And it's Taylor Byrne who's going to have the first shot on goal for the Emmanuel College team. He's about 30 metres out directly in front. I don't want to put the moz on him, Hilly, but he's a great finisher, this young kid, and he will make no mistake here.
Well, the accuracy is just going to be the thing, isn't it? He's a beautiful kick of the football, playing some good footy at senior level with Koroyd, so let's ride it through, mate.
So in he comes, Taylor Byrne. An absolute star, this kid. Edgood was in that under-16 grand final last year. The Emmanuel boys like it, and that's the first of the afternoon. So Emmanuel College go to 117. They lead Cedar yet to score. That is on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. We got any sponsors today, Hilly? Who are great supporters, Tempe, of Emmanuel College over the journeys, mate? Tony Grace or someone? McMahon's Catering, of course. Good canteen up there at Emmanuel College, and you might even be having a little sausage roll or a pie watching and tuning in this afternoon. But, the McMahon's Catering scoreboard, Hilly, that'll do us this afternoon.
It's got a nice ring to it. Hey, nice start, Byrne. He can push forward. He's dangerous in that midfield, so one to watch out for the Cedar College players. Here's Clancy. Dickshoe got the tap down, trying to push it forward. There was Flynn Smith. And the Emmanuel College working in numbers. Byrne tries to brush off his opponent. He does. Rhodes gets into a little bit of trouble. Dispossessed. Inside forward 50. Out in front. Couldn't take the mark. And ruling really well there was Hudson Owen. Rhodes got the left foot kick out of D50. And a nice, almost a mark taken there by Cedar College. They're good via hands. Here's Smith. 50 metres out. Vacant goal square. It's a bouncing ball. And it's a nice goal to Flynn Smith for Cedar College, and it's back to a point ball game. 1-1-7 Emmanuel. Cedar 1 straight 6, 3.5 minutes gone, and that's on the McMahon's Catering scoreboard.
Geez, that was a good bit of play and quick response from the Cedar College boys there. Very, very impressive play. And, they've answered, and they've answered in a space of about 2 minutes. So we've played 3.5 minutes in this first term. It's 1-1-7 Emmanuel College. Cedar 1 straight 6. On the McMahon's Catering scoreboard. Ball back in the middle. Umpire Lockheed about to send it aloft once again. It's going to be Clancy up against Dickshoe again. Dickshoe wins that one down. Nice quick kick out of the pack. That time was Smith. Ball goes forward. Manuel getting good numbers around the contest. There's Madigan. He gets the handball further afield. A little bit of 1-2 action over the top to Myers wearing that headband. Ran himself into a bit of trouble. And umpire Corey Marnie says that's holding the football. So the Cedar boys play on quickly, running themselves into a little bit of traffic that time. That was Maura McDonald. Gathered there, though. Well done by Allerton. Kick goes out wide. Coming through there for the Emmanuel College boys, but they got plenty of numbers around the contest there. Cedar high up and under. Byrne's going to sit underneath it. Good contest it was. Quick kick forward now for the Emmanuel College boys. There's the big man who's taken a big mark, and that is Mitchie Bright. Mark that one down as a Matco Hire highlight of the day contender. He plays on quickly, but getting back with a flight there and taking a nice mark for the Cedar boys was their halfback flanker.
Hey, they've got some nice space here, so they're going to go through Hannon. Short kick to half forward. Good punch away there by the Emmanuel College. Intercepted possession there. Handball to Byrne. Uses the corridor. Bright's been busy. He'll go flick out the handball out wide. Here's Jack McNeil. Kick inside forward 50. Not his best. Radley's there. As is another teammate there for Emmanuel College and McKinnon. They get it out once again. But the wall's been built here by Emmanuel College. Well read in the end by Davies. Via hand. They're gloving the handball. Just went past Smith. And they'll try and jump on it again. Emmanuel slippery. Bit of work there by Burns. Soccer kick there by Rhodes. Chasing it down there is Brown for Cedar College. Just overrunning it, so it's a bit of loose football going on at the moment. Not a lot of clean possessions, a lot of pressure. Semi-final footy here at the Reed Oval, and it's a point in favour of Emmanuel College.
It is a little bit greasy in the middle, isn't it, Hilly? We've obviously had a bit of rain over the last 48 hours. The penetrometer reading is saying that we've had about 13 mils in the last 48 hours, Hilly. So, it is slippery conditions. The rest of the ground He's absolutely magnificent. Here goes McKinnon. He can't quite gather. He was dispossessed. Ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a ball up. I like the kid. I saw him a couple of weeks ago, Hilly. Rebels v Falcons, and he's got a bit of James Hurd about him, Charlie McKinnon. He just floats across packs, takes marks, and he's very good at the caper.
Hey, he was very good last week against Camperdown. 7 goals, and yeah, gee whiz, he's a brute of a man as well.
It's going to be Gill now up against Radley, who just forces him out of the contest, swings onto the right boot. I tell you what, do they like it behind the goals? No, they don't. And it's good to see the Emmanuel College youngsters up here supporting their older boys in this big semi-final clash. So Emmanuel go to 1-2-8. They lead Cedar 1 straight 6. That's on the McMahon's Catering scoreboard.
Here's Woods, bounces and gets it out of D50. A scrubby old kick, only as far as Emmanuel College. Here they go. That was Edwards inside forward 50. Desi!
Oh, he's got a big leap.
He's the basketballer. He's got the great vertical leap. He's got the nice bright green boots on, and he's got plenty of party tricks. He'll go short, unchecked. Sammy Rhodes takes the mark. And Rhodes just straightens up the angle. He'll kick from 40. It's going to take one of his best. But that was unselfish work by Des O'Keefe. And Emmanuel just have used the footy a little bit better going inside forward 50. So Sammy Rhodes, generally a beautiful kick of the football, improves the angle, plays on, gets good connection, goes out a little bit wide, and a nice mark deep in the pocket from Charlie McKinnon.
There he is.
And he just stood there and he judged it the best. But he's going to have to try and do some of his best work here. Will he go for the left foot snap? Will he go for the check side? I reckon the check side might be where he goes. He does, comes in casually, and he hits the post, Big Chaz. So a minor score. They go to 139 on the McMahon's Catering scoreboard. Cedar, 1 straight 6, 3-point lead, almost 8 minutes gone first quarter.
Entertaining, clean game of football at the moment too. The skills have been brilliant from both teams. So a little chip kick out wide that time to Huggins. So Huggins from Cedar. He's going to go short. Or kick out to be good and wasn't. Coming through there was Taylor Byrne. He gathers, steps through a little bit of traffic. Oh, good bit of play. Handball goes back that time to Will Main. Left foot snap here for Myers. Goes forward. And who's on the end of it? That man again, Charlie McKinnon. And marked this one down. He's marked about 2 metres out directly in front. And he's a dangerous forward, isn't he? He's a big man. And he's going to slot the second of the afternoon. And he's going to bang it 25 rows back, Charlie. And the boys behind the goals like it. And the Emmanuel College boys, they go to 2-3-15. They lead Cedar 1 straight 6. McMahon's Catering scoreboard. And Trent Hill, a good start here to the Emmanuel College football team for 2024.
Absolutely. And I reckon this could be the scoring end as well. It just seems like the ball may be favoured going down this end. But McKinnon, beautiful body work. He was just able to nudge his opponent right under the footy and stood nice and still and was able to take an easy mark in the end. So a very, very good player and one they'll have to do a bit of work on, I think, Cedar, because he's such a big brute of a man.
Good set up there by Will Main and also Ollie Myers. They pump it in quick to Big Charlie. He's going to be a hard matchup, isn't he?
He is. Okay, here they go again. Myers out of the contest, intercepted by Huggins, goes inside forward 50, but chopped off by Joey Madigan. So Madigan looking for the next best option, gets the kick out of D50, and a good one at that, and he finds Owen. So Owen on his half back line. Where will he go next? Sells a little bit of candy, and he'll go down the line, long down the line, Radley direction. And he takes the mark in the end. It was pretty
nonchalant, wasn't it?
It was nonchalant. Goes further down the ground, half forward line. Good punch away by Cedar. Chasing it down was Templeton. But the boys from Emmanuel have a shot at goal across the face. I reckon that might have been Byrne. Ball stays in play. Pick up beautifully by McKinnon. Brushes off. Sells the candy. Dances around. Handballs. Parsons. Pocket. Banana towards goal. Goes across the face and hits the point post on the full. A free kick to Cedar. But McKinnon, ground level skills are amazing.
Oh, as I said, he's a big unit of a kid there. Nice mark there taken by Willie Main, son of the great Grump Main. Of course, a Russells Creek Premiership player. He kicks inboard to Myers, son of the great Daniel Myers. Good footballer back in his heyday, Dan, too. Don't worry about that. He was quick, lightning quick. Good chef nowadays. So it's Ollie Myers forging a wonderful career at the Port Fairy Seagulls. Told to play on now. A few left footers, the Emmanuel team. Burns going to fly. Oh, good mark. Can't quite pick up who it was. Was that Dick Shoe? Yes, it was. And that is a Matco Hire highlight of the day contender. That was an absolute ripper. Big pack form. He plays on quickly, goes out wide, taking a nice mark there was Hamish Dobson, the Saint. He's got players on short. One of them's Radley, but chipping in and taking a nice mark there was the defence of the Cedar Football Club. And that was a good mark too. But all of a sudden, they're just under a little bit of pressure, aren't they, Cedar Hilly?
They are. A lot of inside forward 50s. Good punch there by Owen in the end. That defensive punch got a little bit of meterage. But inside forward 50s, I'd love to see the Synod accountant stats just to see where Emmanuel is with inside forward 50s.
That's where Tempe's meant to be writing those stats down. The great man beside us. We need Lee McCluskey, the old maths teacher, to be up here doing the stats this afternoon, Hilly.
Here's Cedar. They'll run it off half back and they'll go long down the line. Some tall timber there for Emmanuel. Big fly. Dick Shoe couldn't take the mark. Thrown over the top there by Fleming. They get it moving forward. Allerton just judging the ball best. And on the third bite, takes a nice mark across left half back here at the Reed Oval. It's 2-3-15, 1 straight 6. He'll go down the line. Penetrating kick. Radley's going to be the target. And he got a little tap over and looking to get to a running teammate, but just beat him over the boundary line. Will have a boundary throw in. So I like the way they're going about it. Coach McLaren to be pretty happy. Obviously a little bit greasy at the start, but they're starting to get a little bit of flow here, the Emmanuel College boys.
Yeah, this is Harris on for his first taste of football this afternoon too. He wins that tap down. Handball over the top. There's O'Keefe. Steps through a bit of traffic. Holding the football, or a throw, was the resultant free kick, and it's going to go to the big ruckman in Dickshoe for the Cedar Football Club, or the Cedar School, I should say. Mind their jumpers. Bit of GWS Giants about in the Cedar boys. Allen's going to fly from the side. Big pack form. Running onto the football was Fraser. He can't gather and the ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a ball up. So Coach McLaren, and ably assisted by the great Benny Wooten downstairs too. They are ringing the changes trackside, aren't they, Hilly?
Oh, they certainly are. I'll tell you what, a lot of talent in this Emmanuel College side. Shallow boundary throw in. Rogers gathers, works it back. They're looking to try and manufacture something here. Brushing past there was Doyle, inside forward 50. Got it in there. Loose football. It's bouncing everywhere. Can they try and clean up here, the Emmanuel College boys? Gathered there beautifully in the end by Cedar, and that was Carmen.
Good goal.
A beautiful right foot snap, and it takes them to 2 straight 12. They trail by 3 points, 2-3-15 Emmanuel College, but just using the opportunity when they went forward. They haven't had it much inside forward 50, and well, Carmen, that was some good roving work and a beautiful right foot snap.
We've got the McDonald's stats just been handed to us too, Hilly. So inside 50s, Emmanuel College 11, Cedar College 3. So they are smacking them in regards to the inside 50s at the moment. And a big shout out to Noel Muggover and Lee McCluskey for collating those stats for us here this afternoon as well. So ball back in the middle now. O'Keefe could have been in the back. Umpire Lockheed says no, we are going to have another ball up. So we're playing a flat 20 minutes. There's 6 minutes to go in this first term here. Semi-final action. It's Emmanuel College by 3 points. Myers has been really busy. So's McNeil. Coming through there that time too for Emmanuel College was Sammy Carter, the Warrnambool Blue. There's Hoffman. It's a foot race now. Little Hoffman. He plays at the Warrnambool Blues. Myers could have been taken without the contest. Oh, good play there by O'Keefe. Coming through. It's nice and physical at the moment. No one can pick it up. It's like a bar of soap, to be honest. And wrapped up in the tackle there was Hamish Gill. He's going absolutely nowhere for Cedar. And happy to have a ball up.
Half-forward line for the Emmanuel College. They lead by 3. About 5.5 minutes to go. The punch down from Dickshoe got it straight down the throat of Smith. And a nice kick in the end and finds Hilly. So inside goes to half-forward. And an uncontested mark taken there by Cedar. So they're about 55 from home. He fancies his chances, this young man, just trying to wait for his jumper number to come into the frame.
He is fancying. It's going to take a 55-metre kick here, Hilly.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with this kick. And if he's able to kick it truly, well, he gives them the lead. He kicks to the top of the square. Watch the big fly, big punch in the end. Oh, and mark, no play on, it was called. Harris got it moving. O'Keefe at the right place at right time takes a mark. He'll get the short kick into the advantage of Byrne. He has to work overtime here, and it just wasn't his best in the end, Big Des. And we'll have a boundary throw in left half forward for the Cedar College team. 2 straight 12. Emmanuel, 2-3-15.
And we start thinking about Matthews Petroleum Player of the Day too. Byrne, O'Keefe, they've been really prevalent. Dickshoe's been good for the Cedar College boys as well to start this contest. So big boundary throw in that time. It's Harris over the back. Wrapped up in a tackle that time was Riley Harris for the Cedar College school team. And umpire Corey Marnie says, let's have a ball up. So we've got about 4 minutes to play in this first term. Semi-final action. Live from Reed Oval this afternoon. Oh, look at that, Taylor Byrne again. He's a wizard, but gives it up that time. Brown pumps the ball forward for Cedar. That's a good contest. Madigan coming through there also was Willie Main. Stacks on the mill. And umpire Corey Marnie says, let's have a ball up. Smack bang at half-forward flank. And as I said, we've got about 3 minutes 45 to play in this first term, Hilly.
Yeah, they've probably owned the last couple of minutes, haven't they, Cedar? They've done extremely well, putting the defence under a little bit of pressure of Emmanuel College. O'Keefe will get the free kick. It was pushed in the back, so he'll go short via foot, finds Ollie Myers. Such an accumulator. So Myers had a big pre-season, goes corridor, burns the target. Over the top of the Cedar player. Comes into the hands, and that's Barry.
She's got numbers out here, Hilly. They're away.
And a nice kick to Brown, who'll get it to a teammate in Smith. Inside forward 50, just lurking at the back there was a Cedar play. Here's Fraser, has a shot, but not his best, out on the full. He had some more time and space to work and improve the angle, but young Smith just didn't do the right thing there and has given away that free kick. So by the time the footy gets back into play, we're going to be looking pretty close to quarter time. And the Emmanuel College boys are 2-3-15, Cedar 2-1-13.
They are looking dangerous when they do go forward, Cedar. They've had a few opportunities, a few looks on goal, so they are looking dangerous. They'll take a little bit out of this last 10 minutes of this contest. Dominated early by Emmanuel College, but they're certainly back into it now. So the ball's about to be brought in by the big man, the man-child in Reggie Mast. He's had a great year. The Greater Western Victorian Rebels. He just plays on. Has a couple of bounces, does big Reggie. Raking left foot kick to that far outer side. Not his best that time. It's been cut off and a nice mark's been taken by Jack Harris. So Jackie Harris, he wants to swing, go back into the corridor. Master's going to sit underneath this one, and that is a cracking mark by big Reggie. He's a big man. He's hard to stop. He's got Hoffman out wide. Chooses to go that way, but not a good kick again, but it's going to come off. So Hoffman gathers. He's got Ellerton over the top. Goes back inboard. Kicks a little grubber. Gathered by Clancy. He gets it out to O'Keefe. He wants to go back onto that left foot. Back to Hudson Owen. He goes down to Ellerton. Goes through his hands. So just moving the ball forward here at the moment. Just kicking-wise. Letting the Emmanuel College boys down.
Smith gathers, and he'll go high inside forward 50. To 2-on-2, and Reggie Marr stands tall, looks to play on, has to get rid of it. No, he's holding the ball. He just couldn't get that hand onto the ball. And on the cusp of quarter time, Cedar are going to have a set shot at goal to give them the lead as we're approaching the 19-minute mark. So I think this young fella's going to use his time up to try and kick a goal. It's number 22, and Kynan Carmen already kicked one this afternoon.
Got a bit of the Matt Sully's about him, Reggie Mast, hasn't he?
Oh, he flies, and he's such a great rearer to the football, but just was a little bit slow on that occasion, unfortunately, to get rid of it. So Carmen, with a minute to go, he'll kick from 35. It's a worm burner, and it's gone to the right. It's a minor score, so a let-off for Emmanuel College. We've got a one-point ball game here at the Reed Oval, 2-3-15 to 2-2-14.
They've had their chances here late in this first term, Hilly, haven't they, Cedar? They've had a couple of good looks on goal and have not converted. So Emmanuel, a little bit of a let-off for mine. So it's a one-point lead, 2-3-15 Emmanuel, Cedar 2-2-14. McMahon Catering scoreboard. And we'll have a look at those stats once again too. Inside 50's tightening up a little bit now. It's 13-7 on the inside 50 stat count this afternoon. So just happy to play on that time is Kelby Fleming. Goes short to an Emmanuel College. I think that's Carter. That far out of side. Big pack forms. Back of the pack. There's Will Main. And the siren's going to beat them. And there is the siren for quarter time. So an entertaining first quarter of footy here. Semi-final action here from Reed Oval. It is Emmanuel College 2-3-15. They lead Cedar 2-2-14. You want to run through the goal kickers for us, Hilly?
Yeah, absolutely. So for Emmanuel College, 1 goal to Taylor Byrne and also 1 goal to Charlie McKinnon. Whilst for Cedar, we had Flynn Smith kick 1 as well as Kynan Carmen. So they also kicked 1 apiece. But good game of footy. Probably owned by Emmanuel in that first half of the first quarter. And then I think Cedar sort of started to get their play back a little bit, using the footy through the corridor. And we're able to pick things back in that second half. And, yeah, good game of footy here at the Reed Oval.
Absolutely. And if you're doing nothing, get up here and have a look at these two teams. Good crowd building up here, to be honest. A few more of the kids we expect to kind of float in here from Emmanuel College over the next half an hour as well to give their budding Year 11 and 12 football team a little bit of support. And they go in at quarter time, 1-point leaders. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Toilets are locked. going that way too. All right, Cal. Good to see you, mate. I'll catch you soon, eh? Yeah, say good day to Mum and Dad. Come back.
Righto, second quarter action about to get underway. Hilly, you went down, had a listen to the huddles downstairs. Coach Chris McLaren, mate, what do you have to say at quarter time?
Extremely happy with the first quarter. Obviously some really good contested work. Just probably didn't use it inside forward 50 as well as they would have liked. But in saying that, they were kicking against a pretty hard breeze as well. So I expect if they can get the same amount of football in the second term, Emmanuel College, watch out for Charlie McKinnon. Get him isolated one-on-one. Could cause some severe headaches.
And I reckon the move that might come at some stage, I'd like to see Reggie Masters in that ruck roving position or something, just on the ball. He's been playing a lot for the Warrnambool Football Club and also the Rebels through that role. Obviously, key centre-half back. You know, he's controlling things back there, but I'd love to see that because he's just so big and strong, isn't he?
He is. He's a real bull, isn't he? And I suppose, too, you know, obviously complimenting the likes of an Ollie Myers in there. Ollie Harris is good in the ruck. They've got some big-sized boys in there. Good to see Des O'Keefe getting a run in there as well. But I like the way that Cedar played that second half for that first quarter. Obviously, once they had the ball off hard back, they would run hard, spread, and then try and get them on the outside. I feel that Emmanuel is probably more of a contested sort of side with run, where these guys, they'll certainly look to move that ball quick.
Yeah, Flynn Smith really started off well for Cedar. Seb Davies was in and under. And I've liked the game, too, of the big ruckman in Dick Zhu. He has been magnificent. Huggins, number 20, I thought it's been fantastic as well. So it's going to be Dick Zhu up against Harris to start this second quarter. Umpire Lockheed raises the ball aloft.
Here we go. Wiley Harris, big jump. Dick Zhu got the tap down. And once again, Smith, who's been busy, goes inside, forward 50. Looking for a teammate in Hannon, who draws the handball out. Good handball, and he finds Martin. Kicks to the top of the square. And judging at best there was Jack McNeil, a Macco Hire highlight of the day contender from Jack McNeil.
Son of the great Johnny. Be cheap fuel tonight if they can turn it on, the Emmanuel College boys.
Kelby Fleming, the Port Fairy Seagull. He'll look to get it out of D50. Good kick in the end too, and he finds Reggie Mast. So they spread here at the Emmanuel College. Just too much on the kick for Rhodes, but his second effort's pretty good. They try to draw the handball out, Cedar. They do. Once again, Smith inside, forward 50, and a great kick. And he spots up a teammate 40 metres out. And just waiting for the player to come into the frame so we can identify from Cedar. And that's number 5, and Zach Rogers. So Rogers, who was busy in that second half of the first term, kicking against the breeze. He'll shoot from 45. I reckon he'll take his best to kick it truly. And this is for the lead. They lead by a point, Emmanuel College. So Rogers, a little bit hesitant with the run in. Kicks to the top of the square, front position. No one can draw the mark. Snap out of the pack there once again by Martin. Was smothered. They're having to work overtime here, Emmanuel College, the defenders. Rhodes in there, sharks out the handball. Gathered by Cedar, right foot snap, and that's a great goal.
Great goal.
And they've hit the lead. And I reckon that was number 7 in Seb Davies who got the goal there. And a opportunistic goal. And he evaded traffic and was able to get on the boot. And, well, they take a 5-point lead. 3-2-20 Cedar. Emmanuel College 2-3-15.
Great start to this second term for Cedar College. And all of a sudden, the Emmanuel College boys on the back foot here. And they are kicking with what we think to be a 2 to 3 goal breeze, Emmanuel, here in this second term. So, yeah, that was a really good start, and it was a great finish by Seb Davies for Cedar College. So ball back in the middle. Ollie Harris, big tap this time down. Coming through there was Myers. That was a good pickup. Left foot kick. His kick was smothered. Carter gets the handball back to Myers. Myers goes further afield. McKinnon's the target. Why wouldn't it be? He gathers. Oh, he just steps through traffic, the big man. Look at him. He's got some evasive skills. Been wrapped up, swung around, gets the handball out to Myers. He's ran himself into trouble as well. So just that first option here, boys, for the Emmanuel College boys holding the football. The resultant free kick will go to Cedar College, and they'll look to build again through Dick Zhu.
So he's on centre wing, looks to play on. Short kick, not his best. And young Dobson just got a hand on it. Could have fallen to the hands of Mars, but he's good enough to recover. Carter pushes it forward. Over the footy there was O'Keefe. Plenty of players around in the contest, including Carmen. And we'll have a stoppage on true centre wing. So almost 3 minutes gone. Cedar, first goal of this second term. They lead by 5. And the crowd is building here at the Reed Oval. Dick Zhu up against Harris. Dick Zhu got the tap down as far as Dobson. Toe poker. Went a couple of metres. O'Keefe lays a bit of body. Here they go. Bright. Got the handball out. Just puts Dobson under all sorts of pressure. Quick kick there by Rhodes. Clever. He'll look for Hoffman. He's going to be outsized. They've got numbers. And one of those numbers is Riley Harris from Cedar. Moves it forward. Well done there by Dobson. Clever hands. Myers, short kick to Bright, and they can build here, the Emmanuel College.
Yeah, the big man, big Brighty. Good haircut too on Brighty. Centre forward. He's been strong. Over the back of the pack, there's Byrne. Little kick around the corner. Have a look at that one. At mark it down. Taylor Byrne for a Lucas Brothers snag of the day. And Emmanuel back in front. They go to 3-3-21. Cedar 3-2-20. And that is class at its absolute finest, Taylor Byrne.
A bread and butter goal for Taylor Byrne. You know, when the ball's in his hands and he's in goal range, very, very hard to stop. And that was, it was like he's done that a million times before.
Brilliant finish. He is an absolute superstar, that kid. And he has got bigger things ahead, I reckon. He's a very, very talented youngster. It all started back here through Myers, Carter, linking up. So ball back in the middle. This time it's Radley. Kicks it forwards. Here's little Parsons. Oh, could have been taken high. Umpire just missed that one. Flicks the ball out. Hoffman comes through for the Emmanuel College boys. There's Radley. Gathers. Quick kick forward. All of a sudden the seat of defence is under a little bit of pressure. Oh, good play though. That was strong play that time by Gill. He kicks out wide. Goes through the hands that time. Gathered by Maura McDonald. Handball over the top to no one in particular. Kick off the ground. Coming through again was Bright. Strong tackle. Umpire says without the football, and the resultant free kick will go to Cole Templeton for the Cedar Emmanuel College, or Cedar College boys, not Emmanuel College, Cedar College.
So he's right half back, and he'll kick it long out of that range for Emmanuel. The big fly. No one could take the mark. O'Keefe gathers. High kick. And under it there is going to be Parsons. He punched it forward, so it may work advantage for Emmanuel College. Coming through was Hoffman. He's just like a little roving chihuahua trying to get the football. Centre half forward, great pickup. Nice bit of work there by Parsons. Byrne gathers through traffic, gets the handball around to Myers. Standing start, a little bit shallow, a little bit narrow with a kick and a minor score. But the build-up was good by Emmanuel College. And they go to 3-21 to 3-2. Oh, actually, it might have been out of bounds on the full, I think. So a free kick's going to go to Cedar. And it's still a 1-point ball game, 3-3-21 to 3-2-20.
He's got the bright orange boots on too. Can't miss him. Big fist over the top that time by Bright. Handball comes out. So into attack once again, Emmanuel College. Can't quite gather. And the ball goes out of bounds. And that was Jack McNeil. And we are going to have a ball up. So, yeah, 1-point ball game. 6 minutes into this second term here at Emmanuel College. A really entertaining game. Good crowd getting up here too. We hope you're enjoying the coverage. Harris could have just probably grabbed it out of the ruck then. Hoffman, beautifully done there that time by Flinny Smith for Cedar. He kicks them forward. Oh, good mark. Has been taken by the big man. And that is Kelby Fleming, I think it was. Really good bit of play. Swings onto that left foot. Kick. Beautiful on the end of it. McKinnon. And Charlie McKinnon's marked about 25 out right on the boundary line, right in front of the McMahon's Catering scoreboard. And he's going to go back and have a shot. He kicked a couple up here against the Falcons a couple of weeks ago now. Similar positions to this. He's got plenty of skill, plenty of talent. Has Charlie McKinnon. Bottom age, Rebels. Still got next year to go. Comes in. Kicks on its way. You'll tell by the reaction behind the goals. And it's gone through for a minor score. So 3-4-22 Emmanuel College. Cedar College 3-2-20. That's on the McMahon Catering scoreboard.
Yeah, they've dominated the play, haven't they, Emmanuel? They've been able to build that wall and hold it into their forward zone. Just haven't been able to get a couple of extra goals that they would have liked, but they've played some promising football. Nice mark taken there by Flint Smith. He's been their best by far. Good kick to centre half forward, and they'll look to get the run and gun game going here. Cedar. Maura McDonald couldn't take the mark. Working back there was Carter. Chasing it down there was Martin for Cedar, as is also Hilly. Got the handball out only as far as Dobson. They'll try and get it out here. Emmanuel College squeezes a kick out of bounds on the full. Radley couldn't keep it in. The free kick's going to go to Cedar. So the recipient would be Seb Fraser. So they'll look to go inside forward 50. They trail by 2 points. 8 minutes gone. He'll go long inside forward 50. Still a little bit shallow. McNeil almost judged it beautifully. Loose football. O'Keefe lost it. Gathered by Rhodes. Kicks into the corridor. Slipping there was Andropoulos. Got the handball out. Short kick. Only as far as Emmanuel College. That's a beautiful mark by Hamish Dobson, who's really lifted in this second term and had a fair bit of the football, young Dobbo.
He's been really busy, so the Koroit boys combining there to O'Keefe. He likes getting onto that left foot, squares it up to the middle of the ground. Numbers with Emmanuel College here. Good tackle. Ball comes out. Nice bit of play. Little chip kick over the top to Mast, who slipped forward for the Emmanuel College boys. He likes his chances here, Reggie. Just nonchalant, just plays on quickly to the forward pocket. Unselfishly in the end. Jack McNeil on the end of it, and he'll go back and have a shot 25 out on a tightish angle. But that was a good build-up once again by the Emmanuel College boys, Hilly.
It was a little bit nonchalant there by Reggie Mast, but that contest in the corridor there was a 3-on-2, and they were just able to force that turnover, and they used the ball well via hand.
So McNeil comes in now. Left footers, a lot of left footers in this Emmanuel team. He's pulled it to the right, and it's gone not even through for a minor score. It's actually gone out of bounds, that one. And the resultant free kick will go to Cedar College, and that'll be Joshy Woods deep in defensive 50. So Emmanuel College lead by 2 points, 9 minutes 20 gone on the Lee contracting time clock.
Nice mark taken there by Carter. He was a third man up, and it was a beautiful mark.
Well, he's told to play on.
Oh, he's told to play on, which is a bit unlucky. Kicks to the hot zone. They fly, Charlie!
I told you.
Oh!
He's a freak, this kid.
I tell you what, he judged that beautifully, and Charlie was the third man jumping over the top, and he's a big beast. And he took that beautifully, and he'll look to kick his second goal of the afternoon, and to extend that buffer out to 8 points. Charlie McKinnon, wow. A little bit unlucky there for Carter. Had to play on. I think he was just going back over his mark, and the umpires just said play on. But it's worked out well if McKinnon can kick this one. So Charlie McKinnon off the back of 7 goals in Hampton League footy last weekend comes in. And he's done enough to kick it through. He's second of the day. And Emmanuel go to 4-4-28. Cedar 3-2-20. 10 minutes gone on the McMahon catering scoreboard. And that was a beautiful mark and a beautiful finish by Charlie McKinnon.
Yeah, he's just so dangerous. When he can run and fly at the football, he's got such a bright future. As young Charlie McKinnon, he's an absolute beauty. Some big boys running out there for Emmanuel College. It's exciting to see. And as I said at the top, Hilly, a lot of these kids playing Hampton League senior footy. It's quite amazing, to be honest. So the ball back in the middle. It's Radley up against Dick Shoe. Dick Shoe wins it down. Scattered beautifully, though, by Byrne. Here they go. Reggie Mast. He's been moved into the middle. Handball over the top to Byrne. He's got Myers on if he wants to use. Goes to Bright. Bright swings onto the right boot. Quick kick. Goes forward. Clancy's going to be the target and getting back McKinnon. But the ball goes out of bounds on the full. But that was good. It's exciting. They're starting to lift, and I like that move of Reggie into the guts.
Yeah, they're using the handball well, aren't they? That one handball and a kick inside forward 50. So they'll look to get it out of D50, and that's Gill. Out of side, big fly, good mark in the end there by Emmanuel College.
Taylor Byrne.
Young burner. 60 from home, he'll play on. He's a damaging left foot kick. Into the space, McKinnon went through his fingers. Gill, he's wrapped up, not going anywhere. And he's been pinged for holding the ball.
Oh, might have been stiff there.
And Big Max Clancy will have a shot for his first goal of the afternoon. Well, I guess from all levels, the holding the ball's been a contentious rule, hasn't it? And the umpire felt he had his opportunity to get it out. So big clanger, Maxi Clancy, looking to kick his first of the afternoon.
Good size of a kid too, Hilly.
A young kid who's got an enormous talent. So he'll kick from 30 metres out, comes in, great connection, and he likes it. He flinches the double muscles, and he goes to, it sends that lead out. He gives him the double muscles. Sammy Maris like 5-4-34, 3-2-20, and that's on the McMahon catering scoreboard.
Oh, they're getting up and about to the Emmanuel College boys now, as you can imagine. It's just starting to get a little bit concerning for Cedar now. As I said, though, Emmanuel College kicking with probably a 2 to 3 goal breeze in this second term here. So the ball's back in the middle of the ground now. Umpire Corey Marnie. It's going to be Clancy up against Dick Shoe. He's taught hard, the big ruckman. He's been fantastic for Cedar College. Byrne just flicks it out. Could have been a throw. Myers in there again, and we're going to have another ball up. Umpires have been good too, boys. They've been rock solid this afternoon. So virtually smack bang in the centre of the ground here. Good bit of body work that time by Clancy. Gathered by Smith, though, for Cedar. So he pumps him into attack. Fist comes over the top. Can't quite gather. Umpire says play on. Ball just flicked around. McNeil gets the handball to Myers. Went back for the 1-2. Missed the target. Trying to crash and bash through there was Jackie Harris. That actually might have been number 18, Maura McDonald. He's got the big rat's tail, the big fella too. Seen one of them for a few years, Hilly, but it looks magnificent. And certainly looks like a little excitement machine. He's Maura McDonald. And just on cue, handball comes forward. Gathered by Byrne. He's just racking them and stacking them this afternoon. Good pick up there by Luke Brown for Cedar College. Pumps him into attack. Going back with a flight there was Lay. Good work. Courageous work. Handball comes out. Plenty of players around that contest, including Hudson Owen. And umpire Corey Marnie says, you are going nowhere. We're going to have a ball up. So Emmanuel College 5-4-34. They lead Cedar 3-2-20 on the McMahon's Catering scoreboard. 14 minutes gone, second term.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go, Matt. Flat 20-minute quarters. Allerton thrown to the ground. And inside forward 50 for Cedar. So it's spent 75% of the time in the Emmanuel College forward half in this second term.
Bake at the break at half-time, mate. Dave Hughes, a former Emmanuel College student, going to join us.
Well, I thought you might go Alistair Templeton. Scoreboard attendant extraordinaire.
Doing a great job on the stats too, Tempe.
Absolutely. Here they go. So a kick out there by Fleming. And the loose football there, trying to chase it down in the end. I think might have been McNeil over there. And kicking it, and I don't know, I think it might have just bounced before the boundary line. And a little bit frustrated there was Div. That was Div Singh. And it's on that left half forward.
So big boundary throw in now. Going to be the big man, big Maxi Clancy. Big fist away this time to Myers. He gathers. He's had a heap of it over the top to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on that customary left foot. Radley's the target. Good grab by the big man. Half forward flank. He wants to move it on quickly. He's got players running for him absolutely everywhere. Quick kick, gone goal. It's gone through for a minor score. You can see the wind there. How powerful it is too. Just off a couple of steps, big aim and Radley. And it sailed through. So Emmanuel College, they stretch their lead, 5-5-35, Cedar 3-2-20. We've got 4.5 minutes to play in this second term. Swinging the changes downstairs to Hilly. Coach McLaren and Woonton. What a coaching panel it is. Little chip kick now. That's the Joshy Woods. Plays on quickly there to a teammate in Gill. His kick was smothered. All of a sudden, they're just under pressure. Singh. That was Div Singh. His kick goes forward. Goes off the chest that time of Allerton. Good enough to go and get it again. Looking for O'Keefe. Here goes the big man Bright. Handball comes out to Clancy. Clancy over the top, but it's all Cedar. And taking uncontested mark there was Hamish Gill.
Yeah, Gill's been good in this back half. They've had a lot of inside forward 50 entries, Emmanuel College. So just about a bit over 3 minutes left. The short kick, he finds Barry. So Barry still inside his D50. Looks to bring it to the broadcast side. No, you're not Leo Barry.
Leo Barry.
Dobson tries to get a hand on it, but there was a well-read mark in the end there by Rogers. So Rogers looking for that next best option. He'll go corridor-wise. Spoil there by Parsons, did well. Picked up there by Edwards. They move it forward. Myers got a hand onto it, punched away in the end by Cedar, picked up there by Radley. Rhodes, 40 metres out on the run. It's going to do enough. Yes! Sammy Rhodes goes bang. And that's 3 in a row for Emmanuel. And they get out to a 21-point lead, 6-5-41, 3-2-20. 17 minutes gone, second term.
Oh, that was a good finish by little Sammy Rhodes. Another one of our T&C workers, mate. He's not bad on the pizza making either. Even growing the little mustache nowadays just to really make it. And he's moved to half-back too in the last part of this quarter too, and giving them plenty of drive off that half-back flank as well is Sammy Rhodes. But that was a great finish. And to kick a goal off your half-back flank is very, very good at any time. So the ball back in the middle now. It's going to be Clancy. Wins it down. Fisk goes forward. Plenty of numbers around here for the Emmanuel College. Good pick up and good handball there. That was Carter to Myers. Kicks down. Bradley just to see the ball go out of bounds, and we're going to have a ball up. So it's dangerous territory here for Cedar. Margin out to 21 points. We've got 2 minutes to play in this second term. They'd love a goal here, Cedar College. They kicked the first of this second quarter, but it's been all one-way traffic since. So it's Clancy. Big fist goes forward again. Radley going to be on the end of it? No, he won't. Beats him out, and we'll have a ball up.
Yeah, under the last 2 minutes of this second turn. The siren imminent. And what a quarter by the Emmanuel College. They've kicked 4 goals to 1. They kicked the first Cedar, looking dangerous in that early stage of this second term, but Emmanuel have really controlled proceedings. Shallow throw in. Gathered by Radley. Gets a kick. Parsons underneath it. Reading it best there was Singh. So Singh takes the mark and just held up, looking for the next best option. Brings it out to left half back. Read it well beautifully there with a bit of tunnel ball work was Leo Allerton.
Great.
Leo on the run. Leo just couldn't put it through in the end. And a minor score for Leo Allerton, 6-6-42, 3-2-20, 19 minutes gone in this second term.
Good little player, Leo Allen, isn't he? He's got talent to burn. South Warrnambool Rooster. So what a suit they got. They just got to hanging on for dear life at the moment. It's Gill. He goes out wide, but reading it better there was Rhodes. So he's had plenty of possessions in this second term. His kick goes forward. Oh, big pack flies. O'Keefe over the back of the pack. Can he gather? Oh, we've got a player on. Further afield, it's Bright. He gets onto the right boot. There's another one. And Emmanuel College charging on here. They got a 7-6-48. Cedar 3-2-20. And, well, they've got no answers at the moment, this school from Melbourne in Cedar College, because this second term has been absolutely dominated by Emmanuel College.
5 majors in this second term from Emmanuel College. And I'll tell you someone who's really impressed me that's given him a lot of lift across centre-half forward, Eamon Radley. Coming back from injury, been very, very good. His ground ball and his aerials have been great. Yeah, Bright's given him a good target as well. And there's the halftime siren. So halftime here at the Reed Oval, semi-final action. And Emmanuel College 7-6-48, leading Cedar 3-2-20. Goal kickers. So halftime. We have 2 goals to Charlie McKinnon, 2 to Taylor Byrne, and singles to Sam Rhodes, Max Clancy, Mitch Bright. And for Cedar College, all single goal kickers. We have Flynn Smith, Seb Davies, and also Kynan Carmen.
So at halftime here in our semi-final school footy action live from the Reed Oval, it's Emmanuel College 7-6-48, Cedar College 3-2-20. We're going to take a break, come back with third quarter action on your home of football and netball, 94.5 3YB FM.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, school baseball.
Well, we're just waiting for the Emmanuel College boys to make their way back onto the arena here to kick off this third term. Cedar's been out there for about 5 minutes, Hilly. A little bit of mind games going on from Coach Chris McLaren, do you think? He's playing a few and just going straight into position too, the Emmanuel College boys. So to start this third quarter, it's Emmanuel College 7-6-48. They are leading Cedar College 3-2-20. Cedar College will be kicking with a 3-goal breeze in this third term. They need a big third term to get themselves back into this contest. They've been good in patches, but Emmanuel just dominated the last part of that second quarter. Let's get the third quarter underway.
Here we go. So the tap down from Harris, straight down the throat of Reggie Mast. Got some meterage with the kick, and attacking hard was Myers. Smith, who's been absolutely sensational for Cedar this afternoon. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. And we'll have a throw up. It was actually Jimmy Hilly. So the ball to be thrown up right half forward for the Emmanuel College team. Throw down. Couldn't quite get it in the end there, Cedar. O'Keefe gets a handball out to Mast. Unselfishly to Parsons. Just overrun it a little bit. Put under a little bit of pressure. Nice bit of work there by the defence. And they get out a kick, but it's only as far as Emmanuel College. Slipped through the fingers of Maine. Nice attack there in the end for a handball, but only as far as Des O'Keefe. He draws the player. Ollie Harris has to play on. Gets it to O'Keefe. Evades. Over the top to Reggie Mast. Inside 50. Charlie takes the mark. Charlie McKinnon. He was just in the right place at the right time. He was able just to nudge off his opponent.
Good kick by Reg, wasn't it?
Yeah, kick it to the right side for a forward to lead into. And we knew that Charlie McKinnon was going to provide a handful this afternoon. He's in red-hot form at the moment. Good size, beautiful kick. A really emerging footballer in the southwest of Victoria, that is for sure. So, margin's 28 points. If he kicks truly, it's 34. It's a worm burner. And it's out of bounds on the full and not his best. He did try to kick it pretty hard, Charlie.
He shanked it, did he?
Not one of his best. And a free kick's going to go to Cedar College. A minute and a half into this third term.
The old man Mick just have to have a few little kicking lessons with Charlie tonight. Good player in his own right. Mick back in the day. Good mark taken by Will Main. Beautiful grab, the Warrnambool Blue. Athletic type. He's got McKinnon. He's leading for him. Has it got the legs? No, it hasn't. Getting back there and chopping it off that time was Andrew Oppenheimer-Poulos. I forgot that one right, Hilly. I've been waiting for that one all day, mate. Handball to Myers. Gets it to Harris. Harris has got McKinnon. Kick just doesn't reach him. And the fullback for the Cedar boys comes out, but cutting it off there that time was Ollie Myers. Left foot snap around the body. Bouncing football, and it goes through for a minor score. And I'll have a go at that one again. Andrew Oppenheimer-Poulos. Andreopoulos for the Cedar College. I apologise. And we've just been told too that number 12 for Cedar is actually Xavier Coghill as well. So we got these team sheets last night, Hilly. And yes, Andreopoulos is the one.
Hey, nice bit of work there by Allerton. Handball Mast. Great running bit of work there by Dobson. Just overran it in the end. Actually, it might have been Edwards, in fact.
Oh, too high.
Free kick's going to occur, and it is going to go to Taylor Byrne. He's already kicked 2 this afternoon, and he's a high, efficient goal-kicking forward. That is for sure, Taylor Byrne. So this could be, a little nail, but maybe the first nail in the coffin if Cedar can't get that run and gun style going. And they're obviously kicking with the breeze in this third term. So Taylor Byrne.
Is this for 2 or 3, Hilly?
This for his third. He'll kick from 35. And a minor score.
He's been very dangerous all day, Taylor Byrne. He's been a handful. He's got to be in contention for our Matthews Petroleum Player of the Day. It's been a rock-solid performance from Emmanuel College all afternoon. So, big high up and under. Dick Shoe's the target. At the back of the pack is Rhodes. He gathers. Could have been taken high. Umpire says play in. Play on. Dick Shoe comes through. There's Smith. Been brilliant for the Cedar College team this afternoon. Being everything. Hudson Owen. Happy to see the ball go out of bounds. And we'll have a ball up right on centre wing here. It's Emmanuel College 7-8-50. They lead Cedar College 3-2. 24 minutes gone. Third term action. Harris up against Dick Shoe. Couple of big kids. There's Parsons, steps through traffic to Myers. He's been brilliant as well. His kick inboard had to be good. Cutting it off though and taking a nice grab there for Cedar College was Joshy Woods.
Inside forward 50, spearing pass or through the hands of Carmen. They've kept it alive, loose football. A bit of shepherding work going on there just to try and create something there from Hannon. And we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. It's probably been a few and far between their inside forward 50s in the last, 15 minutes of play. It has been a game dominated by Emmanuel College. They know the surrounds of the Reed Oval. Harris jumped a little bit early. Maura McDonald's in the contest trying to create something, unable to get it out. Tight near the boundary line will have a throw up. About 35, 40 metres out from the Cedar goal. So they trail by 30 points. It's been a big second term by Emmanuel College. Harris over the top, got the tap down. Trying to get through there was Woods. And throwing the ball. Free kick's going to go to Emmanuel College. And their tackling pressure's been pretty high. Short kick finds Allerton. And he's still deep defensive 50.
Yeah, he's got Madigan short if he wants to use him. Kick's good. So Madigan and Allerton been rock solid across half back this afternoon for Emmanuel College. He's looking to play down the line. Plays on now quickly to Allerton, who's got some pace to burn. So runs and carries the football. He kicks out wide, just goes over the head that time of Edwards. Gathered there, and that was Martin. His handball just misses the target. So now they're under a bit of pressure. Taylor Byrne. Oh, good play, though, by Cedar. Goes back inboard. Dick Shue, the big man, the big ruckman, who's been good this afternoon. He gathers. A little bit of a foot race here. Handballs to himself. Oh, great play there by Main. Umpire says play on. Could have been holding the football. Handball comes out there to Cedar Barry. Back to Dick Shue. Dick Shue pumps the ball forward. Contest comes, and a good mark has been taken by the Emmanuel College centre-half back. His kick was smothered. Carter gathers. A little bit of 1-2 to Owen. So scrappy bit of play here. Comedy of errors. And the ball goes out of bounds. And that was Kelby Fleming, who's pulled in a couple of nice grabs across centre-half back this afternoon for Emmanuel College, mate.
I reckon he's played a bit of key position football for Port Fairy in the last few weeks. So an emerging tool, that is for sure. No one got the tap down. Dick Shue did a little bit of secondary work, only as far as Des O'Keefe. He evades traffic. Goes into the corridor, and a nice mark taken there by Edwards. So Edwards, the South Rover youngster, goes across the face of...
Jumper hold, free kick, going to come back to Cedar here, Hilly, for off the ball. I think it might have gone against Taylor Byrne, that one.
So it looks like it's going to be Fraser will get the free kick. O'Keefe going to stand the mark. So a chance for a repeat inside forward 50 for Cedar. He'll go long inside forward 50. Woods will fly, as will Carmen. Loose football gathered by Fleming via hand to Byrne.
Good play.
He'll go a little chip kick on that outer side halfback flank. Edwards evades, goes down the line. The kick's going to be sort of Radley territory, but just miscued, and they get a chance to come back inside forward 50 Cedar.
Oh, here's Maura McDonald. He gathers, goes back in, but just misses the target that time. Goes and gets it again. Bustles his way through Rhodes. Quick kick out of the pack for Emmanuel College, but it's all Cedar. Gathering there was Fraser. He just belts the ball forward again. Foot race. Oh, coming out to meet it was that man, Reggie. Geez, he's had a lot of it this afternoon. He's just such a big man. Good kick out there to a teammate. And that was Radley, who's been brilliant this afternoon. There's Bradley. So Radley to Bradley, if you don't mind. He goes inboard to Byrne. It's waxing now, the Emmanuel College boys. They lead by 30 points. Oh, bad kick that time by Byrne, being cut off by Zachy Rogers. For Cedar, he's got players inboard if he wants to use. Decides just to kick to the true centre-half forward position. So the big men are going to fly. Taking a good flight at that time was the Cedar full forward. Ball comes out. Madigan's in there, so's Owen. There's Maura McDonald. He looks dangerous and lively. Handball comes out, puts his teammate into a little bit of pressure, and good tackling in the end by the Emmanuel College and big Max Clancy.
Gets a chance to have this ruck contest. They've defended well, Emmanuel College. The last 4 or 5 minutes has been some good inside forward 50s.
Oh!
Parsons head bumped off the ball, and he rode it beautifully. Inside they go. Big fly at the back. Couldn't drag it down. Cedar, Allerton. He's all wrapped up. Did he get it out in the end? He did. Play on. The handball comes out from Carmen. Gets it to a teammate in Woods. He's wrapped up. Not going anywhere. And I'll tell you what, Riley Parsons.
Big hit. Him and
rode
Taylor
that beautifully
Byrne.
in the end, didn't he?
Two Karoy teammates. He might be a HIA for the show this afternoon.
Tap down from Mast in the ruck. Parsons gets it moving forward. Over the top there, waiting is Templeton, but there they go through Edwards. He's been terrific. Des O'Keefe gets a little hand towards the back, trying to paddle forward. There was Bright. They've got the numbers favouring them, Cedar, and they get the kick out. Only as far as Hilly. He whirls around, takes a bounce. That was ambitious. Got the handball out, got the 1-2. Now it's back to Fraser. Inside forward 50, looking for Davies. Good defensive work by Madigan. Out there to support is Fleming, and they're out here, Emmanuel College.
Been rock solid, Fleming. So is Madigan. Beautiful kick out there to Bradley. He plays on to the big man, Reggie, who has another bounce. I reckon that's bounce number 5 for Reggie this afternoon. He goes over the top to McNeil. McNeil's got a bit of space in front of him. Good kick to Radley. Radley can have a bounce. He's going to have a shot. No, he's not. He's going to square it up unselfishly to McKinnon. And Charlie McKinnon will go back and have a shot 25 metres out directly in front from where he had a shot to start this third quarter. And this will extend the lead to 36 points. So Charlie McKinnon, he's been a live wire up forward this afternoon. Comes in, kicks on its way. He strikes this one well, but it hits the post. So he's had a few chances to bury the Cedar College boys this afternoon and has not been able to do it. So Cedar there kicking with a 3-goal breeze in this third quarter. They trail 3-2-20, Emmanuel College 7-9-51, 10.5 minutes gone third quarter.
They'll bring a broadcast side. Dick Shoe's the man. He stands tall. Good mark.
He's been good, the big man.
He's been terrific. A real big brute of a man. He kicks it down centre wing. Warren McDonald will be a target. Nice bit of body work there. Gathered by Brown. Dispossessed. Only as far as Hannon. Moved it forward. Here's Davies. Goes inside to Woods. Inside 50 he goes. Rogers flies. Allerton defended beautifully. Rogers jumps back onto it. In there is Harris as well. Or it might have been Owen. And we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. So the build-up was good there, but just lacked a little bit of execution in the end. Cedar. So it's going to be Woods in the ruck up against Mast. He went for the second effort, Woods. Got the handball ball over the top. Trying to chase it down was Dobson. He's clean by hand. Looking for Taylor Byrne. They're running in numbers. They're swarming in numbers. Byrne, great kick in favour of Bright. Can he bring it in? He can't. He got a little handball onto it. Radley, that was good clever play. Over the top. Bright inside forward 50. Into the territory of Des O'Keefe. He might be looking for the free kick. They've defended well there. Nice work by Fraser. And it looks like it might be Coghill that gets it out, and a good mark taken in the end by Harris for Cedar.
Yeah, their defence has been pretty resolute in this third quarter, to be honest. So nice bit of play. Handball comes to Flinny Smith. He goes over the top to Woods. Just missed the target. Good enough to go and gather. Could have been taken high. Umpire says play on. So Woods bangs it long. But guess who's on the end of it? Masters back there. Little kick off the back of the pack. Good finish. Golski! And that was Seb Davies for Cedar College, and that's one that they needed, and they pegged this margin back. So Cedar go to 4-2-26, Emmanuel College 7-9-51. That's on the McMahon Catering scoreboard. Good build-up, good finish.
Good second goal for Seb Davies, and I guess just a small little roving forward that was able to do his craft beautifully, and well, just gives them a little sniff, doesn't it, here? They haven't probably been playing their best Cedar. Obviously, it's been a quarter, it's been dominated by Emmanuel possessions-wise, but to be able to get a goal just to bring that margin back just gives them a little glimmer of hope.
So umpire Corey Marnie, ball back in the middle of the ground. If they can get another one here, all of a sudden, the Emmanuel College boys will tighten up ever so slightly. So here they go, Dixie. Oh, that was good by O'Keefe. Just keep an eye on that one, all thanks to Arts and Kay. That was a Brant John Deere, no fear for mine, Desi. That was brave and courageous. A little bit ginger getting up. His mum Giselle might have to just give him a little bit of a deep heat rub there just to get a bit of warmth back in there, but he's going to come straight to the bench, so he's a little bit sore, so maybe a cork for Desi. Here goes Moore and McDonald. Look at that for play. Kicks the Cedar boys into attack once again. Over the back of the pack. There's the big man, Reggie. Got to get rid of it, Reggie. And does to Madigan. Oh, good play, Joey Madigan. He kicks out wide. Bradley, the South Rovers youngster. He's been impressive this afternoon too. Hasn't been a good Rovers boy since you left, Hilly, to be honest. And you were one of their greatest. Ball goes forward now. Cedar, what have they got? Nothing, because Taylor Byrne gathers and he steadies the ship for the Emmanuel College boys, and that is a beautiful kick on that far outer side to Radley.
Gee, Radley's played well. He has played extremely well. Big Eamon Radley back after injury. Kicks down the line. Big fly McKinnon at the back. He charged through. Gathered, got the handball out. Can something accumulate here for the Emmanuel boys? Gathered by Myers. He's had to take on 3. He's wrapped up and not going anywhere, and we'll have a stoppage. About 70 from home. 14 and a half minutes gone. 25 points the margin. Emmanuel College 7-9-51 to 4-2-26. Loose football. Here comes Woods with the left boot. Madigan out in front position. Good punch away there by Rhodes. More at McDonald to Davies. Gets the handball out to a teammate. It's Templeton on the run. And a minor score. So a good little build-up once again. They're opening up that forward line and creating a little bit of space, Cedar. And it's worked dividends in the last 3 or 4 minutes. So 4-3-27 to 7-9-51. We've played 15 minutes. Third term action here at the Reed Oval.
And Maura McDonald coming to the bench. Got a bit of the Petro Civitaseva, the old Queensland origin star of him. He's good mark taken by Jackie McNeil for the Emmanuel College boys. He's been rock solid this afternoon as well. Got players short. One of them is Owen. Defence has been good. Wanted playing quickly. Goes back now to McNeil. McNeil can switch if he wants to. Chooses not to. The big men are down the line. Marston, Clancy. Clancy's going to fly uncontested. Just couldn't quite mitt it, the big man. Goes and gets it again. And the umpire says going nowhere, so we are going to have a ball up. So 7-9-51 Emmanuel. 4-3-27, that is Cedar. We've got 4 minutes to play in this third term. They need a goal here, Cedar, and they need it quick. Here goes Big Reggie. Left foot, another left footer. Out looking for Hoffman. Just sits on top of his head. Free kick for a Shepherd. And little Cooper Hoffman, who's got the little bowl cut. 50 metres, is it? No, it's going to come back. I think it's going to come back. Is it going to go behind the mark? And the peroxided blonde, little nippy, Kent Butcher lookalike, will kick out wide to Rhodes, who's moved across half back. Been a great move by coach Chris McLaren. Masked onto the ball, Rhodes to half back. It's worked both ways. Both been instrumental in this clash. There's Radley again on the end of it. The big man back from injury, that knee injury. And he has been dangerous this afternoon. He's going to go back and have a shot 15 metres out on a tight enough angle. Isn't it good to see him getting his mitts on the ball, Hilly?
I'll tell you what, named in the Hampton League under 23 training squad. If he can produce this sort of footy, I'll tell you what, I'd love to see him against Ballarat if available.
So Amon Radley comes in, kicks on its way, just pokes at it. And the goal umpire says that is a goal. And Emmanuel extend their lead. They go to 8-9-57. They lead Cedar 4-3-27, and that's on the McMahon Catering scoreboard. Third quarter, we've only got about 3 minutes to play, and Emmanuel College, remember Hilly, coming home with a 2 to 3 goal breeze in this final term.
Well, they kicked 5 goals in that second quarter, so they used it beautifully, but again, just their forwards are spreading. Their foot skills by forward have been pretty sound, the Emmanuel College boys, and yeah, they've got a lot of midfield depth, that is for sure. Tap down only as far as Smith. Gets it on the left boot. Allington looking to retreat and to get the football. Paddles it well, and he tried to clean up. Here's Rogers. He'll have a shot on the run. 40 metres out. Kicks looking for Dick Shoe. Couldn't take the mark. Roving there. Shepherd. Free kick's going to go to young Dick Shoe. And the big man, Tyler Dick Shoe, is going to have a shot.
Been good, the big fella, hasn't he?
Oh, he's contested well. Nice type. So will he go the conventional drop punt, or is he going to go around the corner with a snap? And he does, and probably just got a little bit too close in the end, and a minor score. Just didn't quite look fluent as what a normal drop punt would. So 4-5-29, or 4-4-28 I should say, 8-9-57. That's on the McMahon Catering scoreboard. And Emmanuel looking just to try maybe possess the footy for the next minute and a half before we have a three-quarter time break.
Yeah, nice little kick that time to Fleming. I've liked his game. Across half back. He's told to play another left footer. God, there's a lot of left footer. Free kick off the ball here. It's going to go against Ollie Myers. So it's going to go back, and it's going to be Kynan Kahneman who will take the resultant free kick. So we've got about a minute and a half to play here. Can the defence of Emmanuel stand up? Plenty of numbers around that contest. Coming through there with a strong tackle was Rhodes. Handball comes out to O'Keefe, so he's recovered from that little cork. Quick kick out, but no one home. And a nice mark taken by Xavier Coghill. So Coghill, he wants to play on quickly. Beautiful kick too. Fist away though comes from Rhodes. So the defence is standing up. So we've got under a minute to play. Holding the football too. The resultant free kick will go to Sammy Carter. The Warrnambool Blue for Emmanuel College. So 8-9-57, Cedar 4-4-28. They'll be happy if they go in with this lead at three-quarter time, Hilly.
Oh, absolutely. So about 45 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of players are out on that outer side. McNeil flicks a handball out Rhodes. Gets it moving forward. Good kick in the end, finds Edwards. So they've still got time, Emmanuel, if they want to try and get one more score. Plays on. Harris the target. Good kick. Couldn't take the mark. Free kick, it looks like. Advantage play on. McKinnon just waiting, and he waits beautifully. Well, Charlie could kick one here on the siren. Unselfishly squares it up. Reggie Mast, can he get it in time? He does. And that's an easy goal.
It's too easy.
Coast to coast from Emmanuel College.
Look at the magpie on the goalpost there, boys. Just standing on top of the goalpost. See if our cameraman can get that. That is unbelievable. You don't see that very often, do you? But Reggie, as nonchalant as you like, he's been like that all day, to be honest. He's had it on a string, Big Reg. And a few of the boys having a little bit of a push and shove here. Don't get silly, boys. Don't get silly. It's only school footy. Umpires get in there quickly. Just send them out to their respective huddles. It's been a good game, played in great spirits this afternoon. And the boys just getting to know each other. A few frustrated players out there. But at three-quarter time, Emmanuel College 9-9-63. They lead Cedar College 4-4-28. And that was a good quarter once again from the Emmanuel College boys, Hilly.
Yeah, they kicked 2 goals and restricted Cedar to 1 goal. So obviously another quarter that was in their favour, but they've set it up with a great second turn. They kicked 5 goals and really started well. But their ball movement's been sound. They've got a lot of good ball winners, and their height probably up forwards caused a few headaches as well. Clancy working with McKinnon and also Radley and so forth as well. And Bright, I've really liked he's probably been like the 3rd tall and has done some really nice things. So, no, it's been a good game thus far. Emmanuel would be happy to be up by 35 points is a good sign at three-quarter time.
And let's come back with final quarter action right after this. One more quarter to go. Emmanuel College looking to book themselves into a grand final in 2024. Righto, third quarter action. Not too far away. The great Trent Hill went down three-quarter time huddles. Mate, what was the coach Aceita's message here in this final term, Hilly?
No, happy with their endeavour. Obviously, just want to be a little bit cleaner when they go forward. He thought they defended really, really well, and just he kept the encouragement up with his defenders. So just need to get hands on the footy and get it as forward as quick as they can.
Umpire Corey Marnie balls the ball up against Dickshaw and Harris going at it as they have all afternoon. There's Big Reggie with the big Dusty Martin fend-off. We're in the number 4-2. Harris goes inboard to O'Keefe, back to Main. Main goes over the top to Mai, so good build-up here to start this final quarter. McKinnon! He doesn't let him down, the big man. And Charlie McKinnon to really put a knife in the Cedar College boys this afternoon. And he has been magnificent all afternoon. He's such a big target up forward. And Charlie McKinnon comes in, kicks on its way. It is a goal. And Emmanuel College, they are well on their way to the grand final. They get a 10-9-69. Cedar 4-4-28. And that is 3 for Charlie McKinnon.
Geez, he's been a good target, hasn't he? How was the kick from Myers? Just didn't put too much on it, out in front, and he knew that the strong Dukes of McKinnon were able to read that well, and that was a good passage of play, a good chain of handballs. And
good build-up.
That outlet kick was terrific. So
that's the coaching talent up here, you know, Al Templeton,
Benny Wharton,
Chris McLaren.
Absolutely, Benny Walsh.
Mark Jans. Is this the list of A-graders up here, isn't it? They've got a good footy system up here at Emmanuel College.
Well, I guess it's the next rung, isn't it? Obviously, previous years you've had Lee McCluskey, Robbie Lee, Brian Brown, Noel Muggerman. So it's the next generation leading the charge at Emmanuel College. So secondary throw up, umpire Marnie with the ball in hand. Umpires have done a stellar job this afternoon. Harris up against Dickshaw. No one got a clear, decisive tap down. Well worked there by Carter. Get the handball, Master, I should say, but he was...
He's gone there, Big Reggie.
He's tackled in the end, and Dickshaw, who's been very prominent, gets the handball to a running teammate in Gill. Via hand, finds Fraser. He'll bring it out on the 45, and a good kick. And he finds that teammate in Brown. He'll go short by a foot, finds Harris. That's Riley Harris. There's Riley and Jack Harris playing. Inside 50 he goes. Numbers filtering back, and ready at best was Allerton. Geez, he's had a good game across half back, been really resolute. Finds the right kick, and Bright still at half back. He'll bring it on the outer side, on the broadcast side to Mast. And Mast, who's had a lot of it, just very easy going about his nature this afternoon.
Casual big man, Big Reggie.
Absolutely casual. Short kick finds Main. It was terrific for Hampton and under 17 interleague weeks ago. High up and under kick. Just losing it there was Edwards in the end. Trying to gather it there is Cedar. They'll get the outlet kick from D50, and that's a good one. And Hannon can take an easy chest mark.
Nice mark under a little bit of pressure. He plays on quickly. The kick was good. That time to Lukey Brown. Brown's got a running Coghill. Chooses not to. So there's not too many inside 50 for Cedar College. They've all pushed up the ground here. That was a good kick. Spots up a teammate there in Seb Davies. So they're happy just to chip it around here a little bit into the breeze. Cedar College. Another chip again, but getting back with good numbers. Umpire says touch play on. Smith claiming the grab, but I think he didn't have first bite of the cherry. And umpire Corey Marnie says, let's have a ball up, boys. So Harris, left-hand tap down. Masters in there again. There's Coghill. Handball over the top to Brown. Swings the ball in for good mark, good kick. And that was a good build-up by Cedar College. And I can't quite pick up who it was, but didn't let him down, the big full forward. And he's mitted a nice little grab. And then he's number 22 in Kynan Kahneman. And he's been good. Already kicked one this afternoon, Hilly. And been a good target, good focal point up forward for Cedar College.
That was probably one of their best kicks inside forward 50, just kicking to the right side of the forward. And he was able to get that front position and a beautiful mark. So let's see if he kicks his second of the day.
So in he comes, Carmen. Comes in. Kicks on its way. I reckon he skewed it to the right. Yes, he has. Goes through from minor score. So Cedar College go to 4-5-29. They trail Emmanuel College 10-9-69. It's on the McMahon's Catering scoreboard for all your lunchtime needs. Up there at that Emmanuel College canteen. They tell me it's pretty good. The chips and gravy at its finest, Hilly.
Be terrific stuff. Nice on a cold day like this anyway, Matthew. So boundary side. We're close to the boundary. We'll go inside, just inside for a throw up on the 50-metre line. City end of Reed Oval. Harris, sharked by Cedar, but it was out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. So 10-9-69 to 4-5-29, a flat 40-point margin in favour of the home side at Emmanuel College. And we're led to believe that the matchup for the next round will be either Rowville College or McCallum-Macaulay College, which is a Bendigo school. So obviously, and then a bit of an unknown of where the final will be, depending. One's Bendigo, one's in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne. So we'll wait and see. So a bit of a topo by Carter, just didn't quite get a great connection. And again, another stoppage. So they did their work, Emmanuel College, in quarter number 2. They kicked 5 goals, 3 to 1 straight goal to get that really good advantage to going into the halftime break. Harris gets it on the boot, moving forward through the fingers. Great roving work. Here comes Eamon Radley with a bounce, and he can take another. He runs from 40 for his second of the day. Radley has kicked it behind. I couldn't see the goal umpire.
It's only a little kid. I think he's just standing over the back of the fence, the uppie.
So a minor score, 10-10-70 Emmanuel College. Cedar 4-5-29, 6 minutes gone. Final term action.
Good ball movement, though, once again from Emmanuel. There's Ellerton with a big fly. There's Taylor Byrne at the bottom of the pack. Just fends through, walks through a couple, and spots up Desi. And O'Keefe on the end of it. And he'll go back and have a shot about 40 metres out, straight in front. Has he got the leg here, Hilly?
I think he's got the leg. Beautiful kick of the football, Des O'Keefe.
So Desi, good on the basketball court, and he's good on the footy field as well. Had a taste of senior footy out of the Koroit Saints in 2024. Comes in, left foot kicks on its way. He's pulled it across the face. Has it got the leg? Yes, it does. Goes through for a minor score. So Emmanuel go to 10-11-71. They lead Cedar 4-5-29. McMahon Catering scoreboard. We've played 7 minutes in this final term. And Emmanuel College, they're off to the grand final, Hilly. Make no mistake about that.
Yeah, great performance. They've had a great set of pool games and obviously a great performance this afternoon. The kick's good by Cedar, and that's Jimmy Hilly who takes the mark, keeps it low, keeps it flat, and it's a beautiful one to Rogers. So defensive side of centre wing, out of side here at the Reed Oval. Rogers, where will that next kick go? He'll continue the trend to go down the line. Seb Davies is the target, but a great mark in the end by Rhodes.
Callum Lay, I reckon.
Okay, sorry, Callum Lay.
Good grab by the youngster.
Here comes Byrne. He bounced, he evades, he goes on that trusty left. Good kick into space, and he finds Dobson via hand. Beautiful work in the end, finds Quirk, the Saint, into the hands of the Hoff. Handballs it over the top, looking for McNeil. Gets it back to Radley for his second. Hits the post, big Eamon, and a minor score.
Been good all day, though, hasn't he, Eamon Radley?
Yeah, been through. He's been a big presence. 10-12-72 to 4-5-29. 8 minutes gone.
Good build-up again from the Emmanuel College boys. So they rest a couple here now, you'd think, boys, because they got footy, obviously a few of them on the weekend and stuff. Oh, Dick Shoe with a big fly. Couldn't quite pull it down. He's been good for Cedar, and that would have been an absolute screamer. That would have been something right in front of the commentary box here. He's got to go straight back into it. Harris this time wins it down to Rhodes, to Myers. Just fends through Myers. He's racked him and stacked him again today. He's had a couple of 30-plus, 40-plus games already in this competition, Myers. He's been brilliant, as has Taylor Byrne, Reggie Mast, all the usual suspects, Charlie McKinnon, Eamon Radley, McNeil, Madigan, Owen. They've all been good. They've all done their bit this afternoon at Emmanuel College. So here goes Cedar. Harris out to McNeil. He's wrapped up going nowhere. And the umpire, wouldn't that have been a grab by Dick Shoe?
Would have been one for the highlights reel. Baseline footy would have been well and truly on that one as well. So centre wing, broadcast side. The tap down from Clancy. Falcon there was Reggie Mast. He got it straight in the mush. Kick forward there by Harris. Here, nice pick up by Woods. Flicks out the handball. Does it well to Smith. Sells the candy. Goes on his left boot. Looking for Seb Davies. The one-on-one. Davies couldn't bring in the mark. Rhodes on his tail. Sockers it off the ground. And a nice bit of work there by Maxi Carter. Happy to concede. I should say Sam Carter. And we'll have a minor score for Cedar.
He's a good little player, isn't he, Carter? He's steady.
He's a big kick. He's a big kick as well. So here they go out of defensive 50. Myers didn't bring it down, but he got it good enough to recover. And a good kick in the end and finds Madigan. So he'll go on that outer side. McNeil's his target, and he's good enough to take a nice strong mark. Works it to the running teammate in Dobson. He'll go via hand. Over to Lay. Short kick. Here's the half. Inside forward 50. Charlie McKinnon the target. Gets it. Fends off. Tackled. Can he get it out? He got it on the boot in the end. Only as far as to the defence of Cedar. And it's going to be Harris who'll get the mark.
Big strong kid, Charlie, isn't he? He's a hard man to bring down. The Hoff's going to fly. Goes through his hands. Off the ground goes Cedar. Nearly ended right on their teammate's chest there in Harris. Good enough to go and get it again. Handball's further afield. Players out now for Cedar College. One of them was Lukey Brown. He plays on quickly. So good ball movement here from Cedar. Big fist over the top. That was good play. Defensive 50 have been brilliant all afternoon for Emmanuel College. And that's Madigan, who kicks out looking for O'Keefe. Oh, look, he just gathers it with one hand. Over the top to Clancy. Clancy goes further afield to Parsons, who inboard goes to Main. Main now's got a bit of space and time, but good pressure. Cutting it off that time was Kyle Templeton. Not Alistair. There's Coghill. Handball comes back there to Andrew Nopoulos. I got it right that time, Hilly.
Correct.
And he's been rock solid this afternoon as well. So here goes Emmanuel again, trying to build. We've ticked over 11 and a half minutes gone. Stacks in the middle, and umpire Lockheed says, let's have a ball up. So Emmanuel College 10-12-72. They lead Cedar 4-6-30. McMahon's catering scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance by Emmanuel College this afternoon. Geez, radiant best off the pack there was O'Keefe. Got the handball inside 50. Charlie takes the big mark. And he got that space, plays on, round the body he goes. Snapshot for goal. Goal number 4. Lucas Brothers snag of the day.
He's great.
And it's out to a 48-point margin. It'll be 11-12-78 Emmanuel College, 4-6-30 Cedar. Des O'Keefe clever. Beautiful pass out to Charlie McKinnon.
They tell him to come off and have a spell now, Hilly. He's done his bit.
Well, he's kicked 11 in 2 games, and he's looked absolutely sensational, Charlie McKinnon.
And deserved spell. So a few of their big guns just having a little bit of a rest in this last 5 or 10 minutes of this contest. Reggie Mast going to the Pine as well. And they'll have Rebels duties. The Rebels this weekend are still national champs.
I'm not sure, mate.
So they might be back here. Reggie might be playing for Warrnambool against the Roosters this weekend. Right here at this ground. It's going to be a beauty too. Standalone football. Hampden League Live, 12 o'clock. You can't miss it. Big fish that time by Clancy. He's pumped it 25 metres forward. Just overrunning it there was the Hoff. Coming through there, though, was Semi Fraser. That was good play. Oh, good smother by Parsons. Little Paso. Put that one down as a Matco Higher highlight of the day contender. Kick comes out now. Little build up here for Seb Davies, who's been good for Cedar all afternoon. Kick just misses the target. Coming out there was Lay. He's been good in this last quarter for Emmanuel College. Over the top to McNeil. McNeil goes further afield. Hoffman's there, also Myers. Stacks on the mill. Ball just comes ruffling out. Handball over the top. He's met by the Roaring Bull in Parsons. He loves it rough and tough, just Riley Parsons. Quick kick comes out of the pack, and taking a nice mark there was Leo Elton, who's been fantastic for the Emmanuel College boys across half-back this afternoon.
Runs and carries and gets it to centre half forward. Cedar looked to retreat. Bouncing ball, Brown went through him. Looking to grab it there was Ellerton. He's wrapped to the ground. I'll tell you what, his run and punch off half back has been absolutely sensational this afternoon, Leo Ellerton. So Clancy in the ruck up against Woods. He's conceding height, Woods. And big Clancy, who's been terrific in the ruck, not only for today, but also for his club side at Port Fairy. And we'll have another stoppage. So 6 minutes to go in this final term. We're playing flat 20-minute quarters. It is Emmanuel College 11-12-78 to Cedar 4-6-30. Woods up against Clancy. Clancy got the spike down. Here's Main, got the handball out to Myers, to Dobson, to O'Keefe. Clean, concise, moving forward football. Running hard is McNeil. He's a runner. Puts it on the boot. Out in front. Quirk. Can he gather? He does. Gets the handball out. Only as far as Main. Paddle it on. They try to get it moving out here through Templeton, Cedar. Andrea Poulos got it out there for Cedar. It's still in dispute. Quirk did well. Inside forward 50. McNeil's there, as in Harris. Harris, can he gather? He does. Goes to McNeil. Quick handballs to Hoffman. Left foot to kick a goal, and he hits the post. The Hoff couldn't quite get it on that left boot. And a minor score, 11-13-79 to 4-6-30. Cedar. 15 minutes gone, final term.
This has been a commanding victory for the Emmanuel College boys in the end, so they'll march through to a grand final in 2 weeks' time. Coach Chris McLaren be really happy with what he's seen this afternoon. So it's a long kick out wide. Elton's going to fly from the side. I like the way he moves. Ollie Myers been brilliant. That's a sling tackle. The resultant free kick is going to go to Flynn Smith. He's been brilliant for Cedar this afternoon. Been in everything. So Cedar, they'll take a little bit out of this contest. Got a few plays missing from today's game. Ball goes out wide. There's Lay again. Handball over the top. That time to Edwards. He kicks out wide. Goes back inboard. Taking a nice mark there was Coghill. Might have been Woods actually. Plays on quickly. The big man. The big ruckman, Dick Zhu, who's been awesome, just goes over the top of his head, skating the back of the pack. That time was Sammy Carter again. Out to Lay, but gathered that time by Davies. Davies belts the ball in again. Dick Zhu the target. There's Rhodes, been brilliant again this afternoon as well. And Stacks on the mill. So we've ticked over 16 minutes in this final term. Emmanuel College 11-13-79, Cedar 4-6-30. Some of the better plays, Hilly.
Oh, geez, it's been a good spread from Emmanuel College. I think Myers has been terrific. Burns been sensational. Reggie Mast, Allerton across half back as Sam Rhodes. I think McKinnon's done well up forward. I liked Hamish Dobson off a wing. I think he's connected pretty well. Des O'Keefe, it's a bit hard to single out everyone because there's been a really good team effort, that is for sure. Boundary throw in on the paint of the 50-metre line there for the Cedar College. Rogers trying to create something. In there is Harris as well. And we'll have a free kick, I reckon it may be. And it's going to go to Rogers for Cedar College. So Rogers, who's been a target up forward, that medium-sized forward, who's done some creative work. Looking to get a handball, was a teammate. Not willing to give. He'll go short kick into the pocket. Carter, he's been terrific as well. Takes the mark and he'll repel. He'll bring it to the outer side wing. Woods trying to bring in the one-hander mark, and it's gone inside forward 50, and Cedar has taken a mark, and I reckon that's Smith again, who's been absolutely sensational and he'll have a shot at goal 40 metres out. G. Carter's attacked the footy well, hasn't he?
Been good, mate. Reads it well, and you're right. He's got a good leg on him, Hilly.
So Smith, who's been terrific. Flynn Smith, who's already kicked one this afternoon, looking for his second of the game. He'll kick from 40. It's gone out wide. And at the widest it can go, out of bounds on the full, and a free kick will go to Emmanuel College. 18 minutes gone, 2 minutes to go, 20-minute quarters, and it's a 49-point lead to Emmanuel College Warrnambool.
Tempe, they'll have a ticker tape parade for the Emmanuel College boys. They go back to school this afternoon, mate. There'll be hot dogs and pies on. Tipping, all thanks to McMahon's Catering. There goes Lay, just couldn't quite grab it. Goes and gets it again. Handball comes out to O'Keefe. It's been good too. McNeil to Rhodes. Further afield. He's been good too, Edwards. Over the top to Madigan. Got players running inboard. Chooses to kick. Radley on the end of it. Probably had it spent before he got it, the big man. Handball out over the top. Beautiful play to Myers on the right foot. Swings back to left. Gets it to Hoffman. The Hoff goes bang. And the Emmanuel College boys get on the board again, and they get a 12-13-85. Cedar 4-6-30. And that was a great build-up again from one end to the other, Hilly. And it's been a workmanlike performance from this side right throughout the afternoon, hasn't it?
Unselfishly from Myers, he probably could have gone and had a kick on the right boot and had a shot at goal, but the Hoff cleaned up beautifully and was at the right place at the right time, and that's been the hallmark of their game this afternoon, Emmanuel College, just that teamwork, that team ethos. It's been very, very evident. So 40 seconds to go. This will be the last centre stoppage. Clancy up against his opponent there. They get it moving forward through Harris, gathered by Allerton. One last chance to score. Mars can take the mark. Over the back is Hamish Dobson. He's got a paddock to run into. He goes via hand to Radley. Radley with a check side goal! Yes! Great goal from Eamon Radley. That's the Lucas Brothers snag of the day.
Little banana.
That was unbelievable. And that's just the icing on the cake. 13-13-91 to 4-6-30. And we're almost at full time.
Gee whiz, that was absolutely magnificent. Great return by Eamon Radley this afternoon. And that is final siren. And Emmanuel College run out comfortable winners by, what's that? 61 points in the end. 13-13-91, Cedar 4-6-30. And that was an absolute emphatic victory by Emmanuel College in the end. Brilliant stuff all round, and they will march on to the grand final in 2 weeks' time, which we're being told will be played, Tempe in Melbourne. We're unsure, but somewhere, or Ballarat.
Melbourne or Ballarat. So Roval and Catherine McCauley, I think it might have been the two schools that are playing in that other semi-final. But, gee, that was a great performance by Emmanuel College. Charlie McKinnon, the live wire up forward, he kicked 4. He was the major goal kicker, and Seb Davies for Cedar was the major goal kicker for Cedar. He kicked 2.
And we'll just run through some of the better players. Taylor Byrne was magnificent for Emmanuel College. Reggie Mast, the big fella, had it at will. Eamon Radley up forward was magnificent. Sammy Carter down back. Rhodes was sensational. Leo Allerton across half back as well was absolutely sensational. You just touched on Charlie McKinnon. Hamish Dobson through that midfield I thought was magnificent as well. Desi O'Keefe had plenty of it right throughout the afternoon as well. And for Cedar College, none better than Flinny Smith. He was magnificent. The big ruckman too, Dick Shue, he was sensational all afternoon against some pretty big boys. And they're pretty cock-a-hoop, as you can imagine, downstairs, the Emmanuel College boys. Good crowd in support. Well done to the Cedar College boys for putting up a great effort, a gallant effort. They've made the trek down 3 hours down the highway today, Hilly. An awesome performance.
Yeah, awesome performance, but obviously it's hard to play against a side when they know the Oval so well. All these boys play there on a Saturday and know the Oval really well, so they're happy, they're excited, and well, they get to move on to the next stage. And Chris McLaren and the coaching staff, Benny Warnton, Benny Walsh, Al Templeton and all the team, they've done a sterling job with this young group of exciting footballers. So looking forward to seeing what occurs in 2 weeks' time.
We hope you've enjoyed the coverage this afternoon. All thanks to Emmanuel College, of course. And, yeah, well done to the Emmanuel College boys running out 61-point winners over Cedar.